everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Sister Goals with me, Aesha.
And me, Leila. Welcome back, guys. It's just us two once again. We've been ditched. There's a hole in the middle. We've been left.
A big red hole.
I think a couple weeks ago. Well, firstly...
Did you not get my joke?
No, red hole.
Arsenal hole.
Sorry.
Okay.
Red
No
hole.
worries.
That went straight over my head.
Of course it did.
I wanted to just apologise for not having an episode out last week. Deep sigh of insane technical difficulties. Guys, we record, produce, edit, prep.
All within this room, basically.
We do everything here from literally like our home. Mm-hmm. So last week there was some technical difficulties. We filmed the podcast, but we was unable to get it edited and out. So we just decided to scrap it. Probably should have let everyone know on Instagram stories.
I wonder how many people thought, where's the episode? Or they're just maybe used to us not communicating.
Yeah, true. Maybe you're used to us being bad communicators. But yeah, there wasn't one last week. So really do apologise for that. But hopefully we're recording this. And if you're listening, that means technical difficulties are no longer.
Yeah, oh my God, I forget they're not listening right in this moment.
Yeah. No, like if you're listening.
Get this up and edited and uploaded to Spotify and you're here.
Yeah.
Hello.
Thank you for being here and thank you for bearing with us while we sort things out. Anyway, in last week's episode, kind of thank God that it didn't go live, we were talking about BBC Sports Personality of the Year.
Yeah, we got it all completely wrong. Who came with the...
It was me.
Leila comes to the pod and's like...
I was really excited because I thought the BBC Sports Personality of the Year had been...
Sorry, can you talk to me?
Sorry.
I thought it was really difficult.
I'm talking to the camera.
Yeah.
I was really excited because I thought that it had been... that the nominations had been revealed, but... it was the BBC World Sports Star. Because you and Imani were like, why is no one English?
We thought it was a British thing. Because I was adamant. I got it right as well. I was adamant that it was Keely Hodgkinson that won last year. And she did.
Yeah.
And then you guys were confused with something else. And then it was all very false information that would have gone out if it did go out. So thank God.
Thank God it didn't go out. So we're back here with the nominations.
Do you want to read them out?
Let's read them out. Let's go for it. Okay, this is exciting. Contenders are, in alphabetical order.
Oh, nice.
Hannah Hampton, football. Chloe Kelly, football. Ellie Kildunn, rugby union. Luke Littler, darts. Rory McIlroy, golf. Lando Norris, Formula One.
None of the men, please. Especially not that darts guy.
Why?
Can't call that sport.
Okay, different debate for a different day.
Obviously, you can call it sport.
No, I think that's...
very different sport. It's like playing chess is like a sport.
Yeah. I mean, now that it is a sport, like he has to be included. It is a sport, like that. So...
But in personality, people went crazy for him. Like
people
last year,
went crazy.
But no,
he was memed, like in a good way.
Personality of the year. Also, I never actually said this on the pod, but someone I used to work with was dating him, but I didn't know at the time because he was a nobody, wasn't he, when I was working with her?
No
but
way.
She was like in the papers because she was 27 and he was like 18. Like 25 and 18. Like 17,
my God,
17.
you worked with someone who went out of him at 27?
Yeah, she was like 26 and he was 17.
So she was a pedo?
Yeah, that's what was on the news. I was like, mad. I used to work with her.
That's weird.
She was really nice.
Oh.
But a bit weird.
Well, yeah. Anyway. Luke Littler, poor soul. Okay, so obviously we're going for the girlies here. And I'm like in two minds about who I'm voting for. They always do a little blurb. Should I read the blurbs? A couple of the blurbs. If you want to know, I'll read them out. Hannah Hampton's spectacular 2025 culminated with her winning the Yashin Trophy for the world's best female goalkeeper at the Ballon d'Or. Her heroics in saving 2 spot kicks in a penalty shootout helped England win the European Championship final, and she was named player of the match. She was also included in team of the tournament. At club level, she played a key role in Chelsea's domestic treble and was the joint winner of the WSL's Golden Glove with 13 clean sheets in 22 games. Nice. Chloe Kelly. Football.
We're reading it all out every time.
Do you want... I feel like people need to know. I forget the awards that they've won to make a conclusive vote. Do you know what I mean? Okay. Shut up. In January, Kelly was unsure of her place for a club and country. Fast forward to the summer, she was the Euros winner and Champions League winner, the hero of the Euros 2022 final. Showed that she's still England's player for big moments by scoring the decisive penalty as the Lionesses retained the trophy. Despite not starting a match, her contributions were immense, with another successful penalty in the quarterfinal shootout and the last gasp semi-final winner. Named in the team of the tournament, she was 5th in the Women's Ballon d'Or and was integral to Arsenal's Champions League success.
If anyone's still here listening...
You're doing well.
Yeah.
Last one I'll be reading out. Ellie Kildunn. Superstar Kildun scored 5 tries and played a crucial role as England won the Women's Rugby World Cup on home soil. After missing the quarterfinal due to concussion, she returned with gusto for the semi-final and scored twice for the Red Roses against France. In the final against Canada, she had a world record crowd on their feet as she scored a trademark dazzling solo try. It was good. Earlier in the year, she scored 4 tries as England once again recorded a Grand Slam as they retained their Six Nations title. At club level, she scored 14 tries for the Harlequins. So that is the girls and their accolades.
We're not reading that anymore, so no more.
No, we don't care about the boys, sorry. Yeah. Who are you voting for and why? Or like, who would you have voted for? Because I think they're probably shut by now. Carry on.
Okay. I would have voted for Hannah Hampton.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know. I think you can see with how many awards she's won this year that, because we were saying maybe, well, if you listened last week, you didn't. We were saying maybe she doesn't need another award because she's won so much.
Yeah.
Then surely her winning so much shows how much she needs to win the main thing, because like you're the best in every other way.
Yeah.
It's like surely you win the main prize.
And like personality.
And it might be the only year she'll do it because she's won. This has been her year. And we were also discussing, what does personality mean?
Yeah.
And from my perspective, it comes from, she's done amazing interviews. She inspires young people. Yeah, just like that type of thing.
Yeah, I think actually, talk of the personality, her personality versus Chloe Kelly and Ellie Kildun's personality is like quite different.
Yeah.
Like Hannah, like you said, is like a bit more low key, maybe on the pitch, super inspiring. Obviously the whole Mary Earps drama, like the way that she handled that, I think was like very classy. So I think that's like her personality versus Kildun and Chloe Kelly. They're like the showgirls.
Yeah.
Which I do love.
Which is also a different perspective of personality, which is so fun to bring to sport.
Yeah. And I like kind of hope that Ellie Kildun wins.
I think that'd be really, really brilliant for women's rugby. This is a year for women's rugby as well. So it might be quite nice to give her that award to kind of commemorate that as well.
Yeah, I agree. And I think she was the face of the World Cup. They're not going to have a World Cup on home soil. Like,
yeah.
I think that's kind of a big deal. And I feel like she should be praised for that. The Red Roses and the Lionesses are also up for Team of the Year. So I'm kind of like, okay, if Hannah Hampton or Chloe Kelly win Personality of the Year, I would hope that Red Roses will win Team of the Year.
Yeah.
If Ellie Kildun wins Personality, I hope that the Lionesses win Team of the Year.
I think the Red Roses will win Team of the Year.
Do you think?
I think it's a year to hand over to women's rugby.
But it's public votes.
I know. That's in my head. Like, I'm an empath.
Yeah. Yeah, no, for real. Yeah. But I think they were really exciting to see 3 of our of people that we know and people that we really enjoy watching and personalities that we like.
Hence why we will be so biased and how we're not even talking about the men, whereas everyone else might think that Lando Norris. Like,
Formula One's
huge.
Formula
One. Like, my
it's
friends,
massive.
your friends watch it.
Like Ella will be obsessed and probably want Lando Norris to win. Do you know what I mean? But
like, fancies him as well. I think. I actually know what he looks like.
There's edits going around, isn't there?
So,
but for us and like for women's football fans and women's fans and probably you guys listening to the pod, it will be one of those 3. So if you did vote or if you wish you could have voted, let us know who you would have picked.
I don't think Ellie Kildun will do it.
I know.
Not enough people know who she is.
I know. But that's not kind of why I want her to.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I want her to, but I don't think she will.
Yeah.
How is she going up against Lando Norris?
Yeah,
who's a household name.
Yeah.
We didn't even watch Formula One and we know who he is.
Yeah.
If you asked any of your friends' parents who Ellie Kildun is, they probably wouldn't know. Unless they read the newspaper.
They might not know. Unless they read the newspaper.
It's true though, isn't it?
No, it is true. So the weekend just gone was actually FA Cup football for 3rd round teams. Teams that were in the third. What did you do? 4th? Nah. For teams in the 3rd round, it was FA Cup football and we actually got the chance to go and watch some of it live.
Yeah, we went down to Bournemouth. There was a bit of chaos actually surrounding how and why we got down there.
Oh my God.
It was awful. So me and Leila at the moment are actually sharing a car.
Yeah.
Which is the first basis of this story.
Okay, go on.
And 2 days prior, the oil lights come up and we're like, oh God, how are we now going to get down to Bournemouth in time to watch the football? Anyway, we're like, hopefully it'll be gone by then. I don't know really what we thought. We put
oil in the car and then we would assume that the oil light is going to come off and that we can then drive and that it's all okay. Anyway,
it didn't.
The lights doesn't come on, dashboard's flashing up, lighting up like a Christmas tree. Not really ideal. We're like, we can't really drive, to be honest.
Dad's adamant. He's like us. He's Delulu. He's adamant it's just a technical fault. He's like, you'll be fine. It's a technical fault. Whereas actually oil lights is one of the most dangerous things you can have on your car.
Never drive with any lights on, to be fair, but like especially not that. You'll probably blow up. So we're like, it's fine. We'll get the train. We're going to go watch Bournemouth. They're playing Fulham in the FA Cup. We're going to have a great day out. We'll get the train down. Okay, we're on the train.
No, I'm sorry.
What?
I'm cutting in to Sunday morning.
Yeah.
I go into Leila's room.
Are you exposing
a corpse? I am exposing you. She had 4 hours sleep.
Less.
So I've like planned in my head. I've sorted the journey out.
Yeah.
I've gone on train line. I've worked all out. We're going to drive to here, get the train from here. And I've woken her up with a full fat Coke by her bed and said, drink that to revive her. Did it work?
It worked. I was severe. I don't even know if I should be saying this. I was so hungover.
4 hours sleep.
3 hours sleep. Went to bed at 6 a.m. Woke up at 9. Aisha's there with the Coke. She's like, right, we're getting this train. We're doing this. We're going to go watch the football.
I said, get in the shower now, you stink. I smell alcohol.
She's like, the room stinks of alcohol. I was like, oh my God, this is so bad. Anyway, I put on a brave face. I was like, I'm not going to like wallow in my hangover. We're going to go watch the football and have a nice day.
And you did really well. I did not even know she was feeling rough.
Yeah, I did so well.
You looked good.
Thank you. Anyway, we're on the train. We're about an hour into this train journey, right? We've obviously driven to the station as well. This is like quite a big deal. And we go, should we just check where it is that we're going?
Yeah, it's in Bournemouth, right?
The main stadium. Right? We're going to Bournemouth. Yeah. And then we look at each other and we're like, oh my God, what have we done? Thank God, okay, they were playing at the women, they sometimes play at the Vitality, but more often I don't think they do. And so they were playing at their smaller stadium, which is in Ringwood, little town called Ringwood, I think. Yeah. Turns out it's about a 20-minute drive from Bournemouth Stadium. But thank the Lord that it wasn't like
an hour.
40 minutes, an hour. Like, you never know with these women's teams. I always say, like, my example is how Chelsea playing at Kings Meadow, or how even like Arsenal playing bloody like really far north.
We watched that team. We watched like some Brighton play in like
Brighton playing Crawley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking if it was one of them, we'd be absolutely
oh my God,
fucked.
we could have been screwed.
We were already an hour late.
really sorry.
Late, but we knew that'd be fine anyway.
Yeah. Deeply apologetic. Anyway, longest story short.
Snaps of the football.
We made it down to Bournemouth, Ringwood, I should say.
And it was fun.
Yeah, and we were watching them play Fulham and we had so much fun. We had this shirt from the Football Gal that we were gifting to a lucky fan. We've done a vlog if you want to go watch the vlog.
It was a fun vlog.
So we were talking to the players, shout out Freya. I kept saying to Aisha, I miss Freya.
Yeah, talking to players, talking to a couple of the fans, getting their opinions on the shirt. And yeah, it was cool.
And we gifted it to James, who was a long-time fan. And then we basically just got to watch the football. And Bournemouth won 5-0.
I think the best part of this is Bournemouth are playing Man City next week. The team we just watched play Fulham, a tier 4 team.
Yeah.
Are now playing a WSL winning team.
What Bournemouth are tier 3?
Yeah. And they're playing WSL top team.
Oh, yeah.
The best team in the world, basically, technically.
Ooh.
Best team in England.
Right now. Yeah, so we've just watched them beat Fulham 4-0, 5-0, and now they've got to go and face City.
So good luck to all of you cherries.
Sorry if that was a really long-winded story. Sometimes me and Aisha are bad at telling stories.
I feel it's quite a funny story.
Yeah.
I feel like we can cut that down. Sorry, guys.
Oh, God.
Talking of City, they absolutely smashed it this weekend. Bunny Shaw was on fire.
Bunny Shaw was on fire.
You can't copy me.
I can. I have to repeat it. I've got nothing else to say.
Yeah, it was
watching
mental.
it, every time she got the ball in front of the keeper, I was like, I'm scared.
It's the best I've seen her play in a long time. We were on this pod 3-4 weeks ago saying Bunny Shaw's washed. I think you can literally chuck a bucket of water over us.
It was me, and it was a severe joke, but like also, yeah.
She wasn't doing the best a couple of weeks ago. Now she's just come out of something and is going crazy.
99 goals to 103 goals in one match is insane. Like, come on, that is something for the history books.
That is actually mental.
She probably went into that thinking, right, I'm playing Villa, I'm on 99.
I'll get one.
I can do it
as well.
Yeah, hopefully I'll get one.
I'll get a header.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Hopefully I'll get one. 103. Like, that is absolute insane. So major creds, like, in the history books once again. Like, she's just
I think the celebration, her first celebration will go into the history books too. That comparison to Haaland sitting on the floor meditating.
Zen.
It was cool.
Yeah.
However, I'm a bit disappointed. She did steal off Gracie, didn't she?
Disappointed.
Grace Clinton had quite a good shot on goal, and Bunny is standing on the goal line and taps it in.
But she was in the way.
Again, it was not. I don't think it was purposeful.
No, it wasn't. She apologised.
You just want to score. You want the ball in the back of the net as well.
Yeah. It's instinctive to just make sure, because she was next to a defender as well. It's an instinctive move. Firstly, she was in the way, and kind of getting herself out of the way meant putting the ball in the back of the net. But she also, I'm pretty sure she was like saying sorry, like,
oh,
she was like,
yeah.
Okay, she was like,
fair.
I think there was some sort of like communication between the two of them, like, kind of sorry, stole your goal, but like also gonna nick it because now I've scored 4 in one game.
But I feel bad for Grace because obviously she's new to City, doesn't start every game,
has like just been subbed on kind of thing.
She has limited minutes, so like every goal counts for her type thing. But it's fine.
Yeah,
at least Bunny got 103 because that's crazy.
And although Villa did get absolutely smashed in the end 6-1, their one goal, Lucy Parker's header, was a pretty good goal.
I think they were all shocked a bit as well.
Yeah. Straight off the head, straight in the back of the net. Powerful goal. Great corner in from Missy Bow-Kearns. So, do you know what? A goal from a set piece is probably what they were aiming for when you're playing teams like City. And they managed to get one back. I think it made it 3-1. So in that moment, you know, it's not unreachable. So it was an important goal. Sorry, Karen.
It feels less like you're being thrashed.
Feels less like you're being thrashed, doesn't it?
Put a goal on the score sheet.
Yeah.
Doesn't look so much like City just dominated you the whole game. Maybe you had a couple chances, even though actually the first half was much more equal.
Yeah.
It was more in the second half where City just crushed
Well, exactly.
them.
It did take them 37 minutes to score their first one, you know. A very similarity to what we'll talk about later on. We're very excited.
Oh my God. The game I'm literally itching to talk about and Leila's not letting me.
Spurs Man United, but we need to do scores on the doors first.
Off you go.
So for the final time of 2025, match day 11, scores on the doors. Everton lost 3-1 to Arsenal. West Ham drew 2-2 with Liverpool. Man City beat Aston Villa 6-1. Brighton lost 3-0 to Chelsea. Leicester beat London City Lionesses 1-0. And Man U and Spurs drew 3-0.
I feel like there's so much we could talk about this week.
I know, there is really a lot. I also do just want to add, due to the fact of my lack of sleep and long work day on Sunday, I am so tired, guys. I know you don't want to hear anyone complain, but like,
I know.
So annoying.
So boring.
I know, it's so boring.
It's quite funny, like falling asleep at a desk tired.
Yeah, this is how tired we're doing right now.
I'm not tired, I'm good.
Okay, you can just yap all night then, sweetheart. Mate, it's a long episode.
No.
Oh my God, I just realised as well, in last week's episode, that was when Chelsea lost.
Yes. We had, last week's episode was a good episode.
It was really good. And all of that stuff is scrapped about Chelsea's first loss.
So annoying. But also I feel like I'm referencing it because people have listened to it, but no one's listened to it.
I think I said I shed a tear, didn't I?
Yeah.
I admitted to the internet that I shed a tear when Chelsea lost their first goal.
I did my really brilliant speech about how I thought it was a really nice thing that we lost.
Yeah.
How the pressure's off now. It wasn't a normal streak to have in football. You don't see it in any other sport anywhere where teams dominate that much to the point where you haven't lost in season after season.
Yeah, I know.
Now the pressure's off, which is a normal WSL side, coming second, 6 points behind, life goes on.
Do you know what? Yeah, that summed up quite well. 6 points behind. The one thing I wanted to mention though was the amount of goals that we've scored. Christmas time last year, 31 goals. Just checking my stats here. 19 goals this year.
Well, that was another point I made last week as well. That I don't care that we lost because we've been drawing so much.
Yeah.
It didn't feel like a dagger in the heart. We've drawn about 5 times this season already. And having really low goal
3
score lines.
Yeah, we've been having very low score lines. And then I think compared to City in the last few games who are having high score lines, like, I don't know, guys. I don't know. Like, sitting second we don't deserve to be beating City.
No way.
Yeah.
I don't mind. Like I said, rather City up there than Arsenal.
Very, very, very true. Well, it was painful enough. And then we go and we beat Brighton 3-0, right? Happy days. Let's try and forget about last week. Next thing you know, I'm scrolling on Instagram. Barclays WSL repost the graphic that they've used previous weeks and change it. Instead of saying 66 games unbeaten, what did they put?
One
game
One's
unbeaten.
crazy as well.
Nice and big, blue text, you know, Sonia Bompasta being the queen that she is. 1 game unbeaten. I thought, have a break.
They did it to themselves last week when they took the win out the bio.
Well, Chelsea, they had in their bio an array of W's and I think
Ds.
1 or 2 D's from all the draws that we'd had. Okay. Go and check their Instagram. Gone. I thought leave it in there.
And just put L.
And just put an L.
Take the L.
But is that that just doesn't look as good, does it? Is that what they're trying to, I don't know. Admin were quick. As soon as we lost last week, W's out the bio.
I think it's stupid in the bio anyway.
I thought it was cool in the bio. No. Well, now we've got a 1 game unbeaten streak. WSL, we're very happy to remind us.
Do you know when you have car insurance and you have like 3 years, what's it called?
Oh my God, no claims.
No claims, and you have a crash and you're back to 0 claims. 0 years, no claims bonus.
What are you thinking about cars?
That's what it's like. What else would you compare it to?
When you try and like quit smoking or drinking and then you go sober and then you go back from
No, mine's way better. That's kind of good, I guess. Like 30 days sober, 1 day sober.
Yeah.
3 years no claim bonus, 0 years. I've finally been allowed to talk about the game that I've wanted to talk about the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
Tottenham versus Man United.
Man United versus Tottenham.
Man United versus Tottenham.
At the Lee Sports Village, which has been renamed to some weird ass thing that I can't even remember now.
Has it?
Yeah.
They called it the Lee Sports Village.
Yeah, Lee Sports Village, now known as the Unity of Light or something.
Oh, I like
stadium.
it.
Nah.
Lee Sports Village is too generic because there's one in London where we used to athletics in.
Oh, okay. Didn't know that.
So it confuses me.
Get on talking for your football then.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Brilliant game. It was one of those games.
Let's bring the energy back. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry. It was one of those games where I didn't look at my phone. I can't describe it. I was glued to the screen. Wasn't even making notes. I was like, this is too good to even get my phone out and make notes on.
Go on, what you
Even
talk
though
about if you've got no notes then?
didn't come. What do you mean?
Well, I said,
in my head, mate.
Okay.
The first goal didn't come until the 37th minute, and it wasn't from the team you thought it was going to be from.
No, it was insane. Like, I cannot believe if you were to sit there and explain to someone Spurs were 3-0 up and then Man United managed to claw 3 goals back, you'd kind of think that maybe Spurs were hugely on top for the first half or like from whenever they were scoring those goals.
Yeah.
They were not on top. They were nowhere near. It was crazy. I think they didn't even get like anywhere near their final third until about 17 minutes.
Yeah.
They didn't have like
Before
any shots.
the goal, so the whole of the first half, basically, United had possession.
Yeah.
Before their goal, Tottenham had about 5 minutes of a couple good passes.
Yeah.
It was like, okay, the goal kind of made sense, the first goal.
Mm-hmm.
And then from then, nothing else except for the 2 other shots on target, which were their goals.
Yeah. I think even after their first goal, it was kind of like they were pushing to half time so that they could have a bit of a breather from all these Man United attacks. 45 plus 2, they've got another one. Like, what on earth is going on?
It was quite comical. We were laughing at
It was
the screen.
extremely comical. And I think for Man United, going back into that changing room 2-0 down at half time, when I think you've hit the crossbar how many times already?
2 times at this point.
2 times at this point you've hit the crossbar. You've had multiple shots. Miyazawa's, well, she had a couple of shots and then she hit the crossbar.
Mm-hmm.
Mallard from pretty much the exact same position. It hits the crossbar. There's been goal line clearances left, right and centre.
It was actually chaos.
It was pure chaos. But you're 2-0 down. So anyway, you think, okay, what are they being told at half time?
That's what I think though, because nothing they were doing was wrong. Their play was brilliant. Their passes were accurate.
Yeah.
It was quick passes. They were getting shots. They weren't technically on target, though, are they, when they hit the post?
No, but like...
But on target and on the woodwork,
Yeah.
what do you change? It's like when Chelsea lost. We were
Yeah.
talking about it last week. When you actually play well and you just get unlucky, it's really frustrating.
Exactly. Well, the thing that you don't change is your drive to win.
Tenacity.
Is your tenacity. And I think especially when you then go 3-0 down, that is something to be proud of, to be fair.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they probably shouldn't have gone 3-0 down. Let's just put that out there.
Their defence.
Yeah.
That's
Some questionable marking,
Yeah.
especially for the third goal and stuff, or for Sumanen's goal, the header.
Mm-hmm.
But like the tenacity to come back from 3-0 down and to not give up is quite impressive. And I
brilliant.
will give it to them. And it made for an absolute insane watch. I feel like I'm a broken record this episode, but another thing we spoke about last week was obviously Jess Naz confirmed her ACL tear, second one for her. So like poor girl, another young England international, just like not something we want to see. I think it was like the 8th this so far.
mad.
And obviously it was last week, so it was the 8th ACL injury in 10 WSL matches and just like pure shit, basically.
And a big loss for Tottenham.
Huge loss for Tottenham. Like she was one of their really important main players. Bringing us on to this week, obviously it meant Martha Thomas could then start,
Which was exciting.
which was exciting, fun to
they
her,
announced-
against her former team.
Yeah. And they announced at the beginning of the game that she hasn't actually scored a goal in the WSL in 2 years.
Yeah. So they come back out from half time. They've had their separate team talk. Next thing you know, Martha Thomas scores a really, really, really good goal. First one in 2 years to put Spurs up 3-0. So she thinks she's like scored the winner, like secured it. You know,
you can't. I said you can't think like that.
I know, we'll
when
come
you're
on to
playing
this.
a game. Oh, we're not talking about that.
No, go on.
When you're playing a game and you're being completely dominated. United are playing so well. In the 60th minute, going 3-0 up, that's not the game over. That's the game just begun.
Aisha was like, this is the perfect amount of time for a comeback.
Minutes.
You got 30 plus, like minimum 30 minutes to get some goals when you've already hit the crossbar probably 4 times by now, I think.
Yeah.
That it was 4 times in the match.
You've had like 8 chances already.
Yeah, which then leads us to Tooney's goal, which was the first goal back. And this is when Man United started to like see some hope, no celebration. Get the goal straight back. Get the ball.
They knew at that moment they weren't going to lose. I knew United won't lose.
When Tooney scored?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even just the whole time. You'd be really unlucky, I think. And then, so Tooney scored. I thought it was quite a good goal.
Yeah, Aisha liked the little looping leg weird situation. I thought questionable. But then watching it back, you never know with these things, whether it's pure skill or pure luck.
I know.
And I think it can go either way, to be honest.
And then that made the manager think, oh, now let's defend.
Yeah. This was like,
mistake.
I think, the biggest mistake that maybe Martin Ho could have made. I think after that goal, he decides to take Beth England off, number 9, and replace her with Molly Bartrup, a defender, who did make a really good goal line clearance, actually. So, like, she did well for that. But all that does is mean that you've not got an out ball. You've not got someone pressing the Man United defence and making them panic and play a bit more rushed.
Deeper and deeper and deeper.
You're sitting deep. You're putting 11 men behind the ball, and you're just letting them attack. And then Man United start thinking, right, we've got 20 minutes, and we've got all possession. We're sitting in their half. We're pushing. We're pressing.
You've got to keep going because one of them will go in.
Yeah, and actually, I think 3 minutes after that sub,
they scored.
And it was like, Now, not only you're 1 goal behind, so maybe getting another goal would actually help your cushion. You've now taken off your attacker, Bethany England, who scored an insane header.
Yep.
To like start off your lead.
And also, it's one of those things, you're giving the signal that you're handing it over to United now. It's like, we've given up attacking.
Wow.
All we're going to do is defend. It's down to you now. What do you want to do with it?
That's actually a really good point. Psychologically, you're saying to them, come on, try us.
They had literally fire up their arses.
Yeah.
They didn't stop until they scored and equalised.
Yeah. And also, it's a little bit embarrassing. I think you said this when we were watching it. You were like, well, now they've just proven that they can get through a Spurs defence with the extra player kind of thing, with the extra defender, and still Man United can come in and score goals. 2 goals.
I think it gave like a surrender vibes, and it was quite annoying. You could have had one of your weird chances again. Yeah. Scored again, because they did.
They did at the end.
Yeah.
I think last kick of the game was a Spurs corner. Yeah. Oh my God. But then 2 minutes before that, Man United were trying to get the 4th goal. Fallon Tullis-Joyce is up for a corner.
Oh, I love it. We love keepers.
Yeah, I love it. Both of them masked up, by the way. Bless them. Cop and Fallon.
Are those masks at a broken nose?
I thought it was eye socket injury.
How do you get an eye socket injury?
Kicked in the face or something. Kneed in the face, kicked in the face.
Keepers are a bit of a punching bag, aren't they?
Yeah, you've got to be so brave to be a keeper.
Yeah, not for me.
Next thing you know, you're Batman.
Thank God I'm not a keeper, guys.
Thank God.
No one scout me.
But yeah, there was pure drama literally up until the very last.
It didn't stop.
No, it didn't stop.
So exciting to watch.
The last second. If you've not watched it, guys, recommend. Go and watch. It's fun. But then also it's like, now we were saying we don't know who we feel worse for.
I know.
Because Spurs, you think you'd feel worse for them because they were 3-0 up and conceding then 3 goals and coming out with only 1 point when you've never beat Man United in your history.
The last minute goal is painful.
It's painful. But then when you actually go and watch the game, you think they can't.
They're lucky to have a point.
They're lucky for a point. Because their goals were decent. Their goals were good. Actually individually, their goals were really good. 2 strong headers, a lot of power on Martha Thomas's goal. Their build-up play was quite good as well.
When they had the ball. But no, we were screaming at the TV when they had the ball in the first half. Every time they got the ball, they do about 3 passes and pass it to United. Yeah. They couldn't keep possession for more than 10 seconds.
Oh, I want to feel bad for them, but I can't.
I can't.
Yeah.
We're empaths.
We're empaths, guys. I want to feel bad for them, but I can't. And now obviously that leaves them still 1 point behind Man United, still in 5th place. Which is a really good place for them to be.
Still doing brilliantly.
Yeah, like for them to be in that position before the break.
Really exciting, I think.
Yeah, it's good for them. And I think they are happy and it gives them hope. Oh my God, they're playing Man United.
I'm joking. Yeah, they're playing United again.
In the Subway Cup. Yeah. In the quarterfinal of the Subway Cup.
Them.
Do you think?
They won't have the luck this time of actually getting goals.
True. So true.
But also, it could come in, it could be like a 1-1 draw.
Yeah.
You never know. A different game can bring out a completely different team.
And a cup will bring out a different fire in you.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's going to be such a good game to watch. Keep an eye out for that one, guys. Subway Cup quarterfinals.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's going to be really interesting after that, won't it? I'm not going to lie. I think if we don't stop it here, Imani will be here next week and I won't.
Yeah.
I will literally be passed out. What was I going to say, actually? I've just got so many Christmassy thoughts rolling around in my head.
Christmas is a busy, busy month.
It's so busy. The last few weeks, all we've done is bloody go to London 4 times a week. Like, it's actually hell. And now in my head, I've got 3 Secret Santas to buy.
Let's not talk about that.
But are you in Secret Santas?
Yeah.
How many?
2.
Right. So I've had to buy 3 and I'm severely stressed.
Okay. Winner, chicken dinner over there.
I've got 1 due tomorrow. Due is crazy. 1 due on Friday. Need to actually go to the shops.
Yeah.
I know what I'm buying for one of them, but for one of them I do need to go and go to the shops.
That's fine. Not everyone needs to know.
If anyone else indulges in Secret Santa, let me know.
Mm-hmm. Oh my God, the next time we're going to do a pod is after Christmas.
No, it's not. No. We've got Champions League this week. Chelsea are playing Wolfsburg tomorrow.
Okay.
Not sure about the other fixtures. And then the Sub-Cup quarterfinals, which I mentioned.
So the video is going to come out on Christmas Day. Christmas special.
Christmas special.
Is it? When's it?
I don't know. It will be at some point next week. There will be there's an episode before Christmas.
It's going to be called Christmas
100%
special.
Christmas special.
We'll wear Santa hats.
Okay, buy some.
Tinsel around my neck.
Okay.
I'll do that.
Get on Amazon, buy some Santa hats then. But yeah, I think that is everything for this week, guys. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, follow us, and join us next week for more of the girls,
The games,
and the gossip.
Peace.